And on the eve of the Chinese New Year, WeChat, which is China's mobile chat app with more than 600 million users, processed 10 million messages in just 1 minute. And as we saw in that report by Yang, WeChat has transformed the tradition of giving cash gifts or red envelopes. So for more on this, we're joined by Ding Yifan, the Deputy Director of the Institute of World Development under the Development Research Center of the State Council. Mr. Ding, thanks for joining us tonight, and let's just get straight into it. So, hi there, thank you for joining us. So WeChat had tremendous success and tremendous popularity distributing the cash gifts this New Year. What do you attribute that success to?
Actually, people don't expect that this kind of new game could have such a success in e-business. Lucky money is the Chinese traditional behavior, especially as the occasion of Chinese New Year. Parents and grandparents will give some small money to kids just to enjoy them. But this time, Tencent has a wonderful idea to introduce this kind of game on the internet, on the mobile internet, and that have a tremendous success. It shows that those mobile internet companies will be more involved into e-business and e-finance in the future, because people could have some account, banking account connected to the mobile internet, and so people can do a lot of e-business easily by settlement or payments.
Well, Mr. Ding, what we saw is that WeChat launched a new feature which allowed users to swap virtual red envelopes, and it also allowed users to thereby direct money transfers to individuals or the game to put up cash, which was generally up for grabs in a designated chat group. Are there no security concerns here? How secure are these kind of transactions?
Oh, so far the game is limited to a group of people that you know, because you don't spread out all this lucky money to everyone on the internet. You choose a small group of people that you know, and then you will try to spread a small amount of lucky money among them. And people will rush to try to catch up with some small amount of lucky money. And it's really a game, but it shows that in the future, by this means, you can connect it to your banking account and to settle some business by this way.
Well, you know, WeChat, which is owned by Tencent, Tencent already added a function that allows users to connect a bank card to their WeChat account for some online and offline purchases. So with this direct money transfer now, does this mean that WeChat has now fully moved into the internet finance or mobile payment services sector? And what does that mean for the competition, like Baidu, for example?
Actually, there is a fierce competition among all these internet companies. Tencent is in competition with Alibaba, for example, for e-business and also for e-finance. So this kind of lucky money game pushed forward by Tencent is to show that in the future, Tencent could take a larger part from the Alibaba e-business, I think.
Now, WeChat has 600 million users. Why do you think that this is the preferred messaging app in China? What makes WeChat so popular? Who is the typical WeChat user, do you think?
Oh, it is a game. While people use more and more often this kind of mobile internet tools to business payment, to business settlement. So
well, it's very popular in China, Mr. Ding. It's certainly very popular in China. And now WeChat is now targeting the US market. It launched a promotional campaign here on January 26th, and the deal is that you get a $25 gift card to users in the US who link their Google accounts to their WeChat account if they add 5 WeChat contacts. Do you know how that campaign is going so far?
So far, this kind of behavior is limited to the within Greater China area. It's not only mainland China, but it's also Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau, all these regions. people are using this kind of internet to this mobile internet net.
But about the push
to
that WeChat is making into the US with Google, what can you tell us about that?
Maybe in the future, more and more American users could be interested in these. So far, it's still limited to Chinese community. But I think the WeChat is also spreading among American people. So maybe in the next, in the near, not too far, too remote future, people will be interested by this kind of.
All right.
First
All right,
of
we're going to
all,
have
by
to
this
leave
kind
it
of
there.
game.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr.
Thank
Ding,
you.
Deputy Director of the Institute of World Development. Thanks for joining us.